intrigue and suspense lie ahead in the most talked about, the most captivating league on the planet.
It's time.
Right, guys. Really excited about tonight's show. Freddie and Jack have got Cousin Frank on.
The best footballer in the family. And Jamie's team, Kevin Bridges.
Big Celtic fan, very, very funny guy. Oh, I forgot about that fat hill.
You got Judy Murray.
2 famous sons.
Hello.
Very nice lady.
Bit of eye candy, but I'd do it.
Looking nice a lot, mate.
Got to beat the cousin, haven't I?
I am here to win.
You know me, it's all about the winning.
Up against Frank, Jack and Freddie, is that right?
It's going to be a piece of piss.
Get out there.
To a brand new series for the League of Their Own on Sky 1 HD. I'm James Corden. Let's meet the teams. On the red team with Jamie Redknapp and comedian Kevin Bridges is the woman who made this possible.
History is made! How he has worked, how he has sacrificed for this moment.
Yes, it's Great Britain's Federation Cup captain and mother of Grand Slam champions Andy and Jamie. It is, of course, Judy Murray. And up against them in the blue corner with Freddie Flintoff and Jack Whitehall, we're thrilled to welcome back Chelsea's all-time leading scorer who has made his career out of doing things like this.
Frank Lampard! Is that the winning goal in this season's FA Cup final?
Yes, it's the one, the only Super Frankie Lampard! Great to have you back, Frank. Does this feel like a second home away from Stamford Bridge?
It does, yeah, I love it. It's nice to be back. Very relaxed and you make it easy for me.
Oh, stop it, you flirt. All right. Judy, wonderful to have you here. You've produced 2 great tennis players. Andy's Britain's best player ever and Jamie's Britain's best doubles player. Which son's your favourite?
One's better looking than the other, one's politer than the other, one's tidier than the other. I'm not going to tell you which one's which.
OK, all right. Now, Andy's been on the show. Did you speak to him in preparation for coming down tonight?
Yeah, I did. I told him I was coming on the show and he said, just laugh, Mum. Please don't try and be funny.
Well, you've already got 2 more laughs than he got when he came on, so... All right, let's crack on with round 1. Blue team, have a look at this. So there you saw England and Chelsea stunner Frank Lampard, US swimmer Michael Phelps and Arsenal speedster Theo Walcott. All sporting greats, but all also budding J.K. Rowling. So what I want to know is, which of them is the most successful children's author. Who sold the most copies in the first year of UK publication? Was it Theo, Michael or Frank? Jack, what about you? What was your favourite book as a child?
50 Shades of Grey.
Jamie, what about you? What was your favourite book as a child? Just so you know, books are like films that have been written down.
The Famous Five, Enid Blyton.
Nice. Good choice, good choice. Fred, whose book would you prefer your kids to be reading? One by a footballer or one by a swimmer?
Well, my kids are 9, 7 or 5, so they're probably beyond the books written by footballers.
Frank, you've now written 4 books. What's the series called?
Frankie's Magic Football.
Is it based on anyone in particular?
Nah.
We've got it here. Now, we're focusing on this particular tome, which is Frankie versus the Pirates Pillagers.
It's part of the series, isn't it? All the Chelsea team have one. There's Branislav versus the Hungry Cannibal. John versus the Angry Husband.
Every time I come on here, he does that to me. All my teammates get it every time I come on.
No, they don't. Ashley versus the Pesky Rumours. There's so many.
Why did you decide to write the children's book, Frank?
I don't
Was it so your teammates had something to read on the bus?
It's just a side thing for me. I've wanted to do it for a few years, and I had the idea. And
I think that's quite refreshing, though, that Frank's sitting there writing a book whilst on the team bus the rest of them are just sending pictures of their cocks to strippers and stuff.
Frank, you did a fair bit of promotion for the books. Here you are at your local library, looking like what I can only call a natural in front of the camera.
Frank Lampard here. I'm an international and children's author. This summer, there's all kinds of spine-tingling fun going down at your local library. It's called Creepy House, and it's a Summer Reading Challenge 2013 from the Reading Agency. Creepy House? It's going to be a scream.
Your fiancé, the TV presenter, did you not sit down and go, babe, just give me a few pointers?
No, you know what, I went into that blind, and it's obviously a really good cause getting kids to read, right? And as I'm doing it, and I've got there and he's saying, read this, I'm thinking, what am I doing here? Even though it's good cause. And I remember, I rang Christine after, she had it go, I went, that was absolutely terrible. I said, but the only good thing is no one's really going to see it. But at least you put it out there.
Well, there it is. Now, in an interview, Frank, you described the hijinks that go on at Chelsea by saying it's just fights in the massage room with cream. We just smash cream over one another.
Wow, it's like back at boarding school.
I'd smash my cream over you, Frank, if you walked in looking like this. Look at that. Well, I wanted to go for a break so we can sort ourselves out, eh, Judy? Stunning. How does Frank compare to Feliciano Lopez in that picture?
Not bad, but Feliciano.
What do you call him?
I call him Deliciano.
Deliciano. Textbook Judy. All right, let's move on to Theo Walcott. We've got a photo of Theo taken last week. Here's his book. It's called TJ and the Hat-Trick. Jack, do you think Theo would make a good author?
No, I ordered the books. A bit like Theo. Issues with the delivery.
Theo got some powerful PR for his new book. Here he is doing a Q&A with Robbie Savage. Here's Theo again. There's never a good time to get a prostate examination, is there? Frank, what happens if you cop one in the spuds during a game? Does the physio actually make you feel better, or do you just have to lie there and sort of style it out?
You got to just got to see it out. And you know our doctor is at Chelsea, didn't you? She's a lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So every cloud. Children's books are very big business, which is why we here at A League of Their Own have decided to produce one to entertain and educate our younger fans. Jack, you were in charge of this.
Yes, so I've written the children's book. Here it is. It's called Fabulous Fred and Jack the Wonder Boy in the Stolen Formula. Extra treat, though. I'm not going to be reading it this evening. I've actually invited to the studio Britain's finest ever actor, none other than a certain Nigel Havers.
Nigel Havers, everybody! What a treat!
Fabulous Fred and Jack the Wonder Boy in The Stolen Formula. Top crime-fighting duo Fabulous Fred and his trusty sidekick, Jack the Wonder Boy, were relaxing at the beach when the call came. It's Commissioner Corden here. We have an emergency. Go ahead, Commissioner Corden. We're ready, said Jack. Someone has stolen the secret formula for Redknapp's Skin Quench Moisturizer. If we don't get it back, things could turn ugly and wrinkly and possibly flaky. The legendary Redknapp moisturizer formula devised by the world's most beautiful man. But who could do such a terrible thing? Asked Jack. The dastardly Russian billionaire Too-Much Kashovich. He's aboard his solid gold yacht. Don't worry, Commissioner, said Fabulous Fred, sliding into his incredibly flattering Lycra crime-fighting suit. Over there, Fred, said Wonder Boy. It's the golden yacht. But Fred was already sprinting towards the sea. To the pedalo, he cried. Within seconds, Fred and Jack were circling the golden ship. Give us the formula, cried Jack, as Fred's muscular thighs churned the ocean to a spunky foam. Never long to possess Redknapp's inner and outer beauty, cried the Russian through a translator. Forget oligarch, you're a walligarch, said Fred in a misguided attempt at humour. The pedalo surged round and round the yacht. He got faster, creating a huge whirlpool which dragged the golden ship and its evil captain down to a terrible fate. The only thing left on the surface was a sheet of paper. Super Fred picked it up. The formula and the world was safe. Later that night, Fred and Jack were tucked up in bed. Your skin feels so dry, Fred, murmured Jack. Must be all that salt and sand. You know what to do, Jack, said Fred, gently handing him a pot of Redknapp's Skin Quench Moisturizer. You know what to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nigel Havers! Bravo!
The Stolen Formula. It's going to be a scream.
Excellent. Okay, who sold the most children's books? Was it Frank, Theo or Michael Phelps? What do we think?
Did you write it yourself?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I did it.
I've not even read my book.
What are you going for, Fred?
We're going for Phelps 1, Frank 2 and Theo 3.
Well, let's have a look and see if you're right. In third place, it was Michael Phelps. His book took 6 weeks to register a single sale, and by the end of 2013, it had sold just 31 copies. In second place, with sales of nearly 10,000, it's Theo Walcott, which means that in first place, it's Frank, whose book sold nearly 20,000 copies in its first year of release. Unlucky Blue Team, you've scored no points. Join us for the next chapter of A League of Their Own after this short break. Welcome back to A League of Their Own on Sky One HD. Right, let's crack on with round one. In honour of Judy, we sent Jamie, Jack and Fred to be trained by a couple of tennis masters before playing against 7-time Grand Slam winner John McEnroe at the Albert Hall. Red team, you have to guess in which order Super Mac ranked our 3 smashers from best to worst. Jamie, did you enjoy it when you went down?
Yeah. I mean, I can't lie, I was minging. But I was better than them two. I would never normally say that, but if I don't win this, I'm going to be fuming.
OK, all right, well, Kevin, are you much of a tennis player?
I don't play as much as I would like to. Everybody in Scotland is obsessive about tennis because of Andy. It's great to see. We've got pubs.
And Jamie.
And Jamie, of course. The double. No, just Andy. But
you've got pubs. What?
We've got pubs. That was it. We love tennis and we've got pubs, so can you imagine watching a game of tennis in those pubs?
Okay.
It gets pretty heated, those guys arguing. Are you trying to tell me, Kenny, that Nal Bandine would beat Djokovic on clay? You're embarrassing yourself.
In order to help the red team decide, here's Jamie, Jack and Freddie being trained by former Wimbledon champ Pat Cash and Britain's former #1, Tim Henman.
Boys, welcome to the National Tennis Centre. Today, Cashy and I are going to try and help you become slightly better tennis players, because tonight, at the Royal Albert Hall in front of about 5,000 people, you're going to be playing 7 times Grand Slam winner, John McEnroe.
You cannot be serious.
All right, Jack, this is how you do it, OK?
Okay. Foot fault.
That's it, good. Now let's go for it. Let's see if we can get a power serve. You might be able to sneak
What's my
one
power
out.
serve?
My granddaughter can serve a bit harder than that. She hasn't played in the Ashes.
I do look at Jack and just think this is not an out-of-sporting ability in his body. So if I can't beat him, I'll be absolutely devastated.
Jack is one of them people, you look at him, you look at his physique, you look at the way he moves, he's not got a muscle in his body. Any sporting challenge, you do not want to be beat by Jack. He's a pathetic specimen as an athlete.
You know they're going to put Celine Dion over this.
Really?
Well, you've got to serve a bit faster than Jack, at least. What? Jack is faster than that so far. I thought that might fire up. There you go.
I'm sure he was great back in the day, but it's like saying, oh, Jack, how do you feel about fighting Muhammad Ali? Now, I reckon I could take him.
Right, Jack, I want to see how you are returning the serve. So head down the other end, I'll serve a couple of balls at you.
I've told Freddie this several times, I don't really receive.
Oh, he's got it back. Go on. Oh, he's got it Good.
Nice.
Excellent.
When you're playing McEnroe tonight, he's going to be trying to get in your head. So when you win your first few points, I want plenty of fist pumps.
Fist bumps?
Yeah, like this, just out in front. Perfect.
Okay. And if I lose a point?
Yeah. Yeah. They all surprised me a little bit, and they've all got quite good forehands.
Yeah! Freddie is clearly going to have the best serve. He's got the best chance to put a big serve in there and, you know, win a point, maybe even get an ace. Whoa, that's the one. Top score of the day.
I would say to them, you know, use their forehands as much as possible and hope McEnroe falls over and twists his ankle. I think that's probably their best chance.
So there we go. Judy, you know your stuff. Which out of Fred, Jack or Jamie looks most like a tennis player, do you think?
I'd have to say Jamie.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he's the best looking, but he also has the best physique. I think Freddie's just a bit too big. I'm not sure he's going to be really quite quick enough about the
Fred,
court. And
you're
I think,
a bit too big. You've got to be happy with that.
Too big for Judy.
No. Frank, you ever played tennis against Jamie?
I don't think we have we?
Don't you all do it on the Wii?
I don't think Frank was involved in that particular money-spinning Redknapp contract. Fred, did you feel ready to take on McEnroe after that? Did you enjoy it?
No. I don't like too many sports. And tennis isn't up there for me. It's like, you see it on TV and the crowd, you know, a pigeon comes on and they laugh. It's like a group of posh people who laugh at anything. It's like a Jack Whitehall gig. It's like...
OK, let's see how Jamie, Jack and Freddie got on against the incomparable John McEnroe.
Welcome to the Royal Albert Hall and the League of Their Own Tennis Challenge. Jamie Redknapp is first up.
Aim for the face.
That's really loose from McEnroe. It's 1-all. John won't like that.
What a knob.
Redknapp serving. Oh, that's a great passing shot. And it's out. Redknapp leads 2-1. McEnroe responds with a much faster serve. Now a double fault, 3-2 McEnroe. Great volley from Redknapp. Shame it's out.
Here we go, come on.
So, match point for McEnroe. Great lob from McEnroe. Oh, that's going to be too short. And McEnroe wins it. 5 points to 2.
So there it was. Jamie, how's it watching that back?
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, a hero of mine. When I was a kid growing up, John McEnroe, one of the greatest players of all time. And to be on the court with him was different class. Win a couple of points. He wasn't really trying though, was he there? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it does look a little bit like he's playing a child.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
He was really.
Yeah. Well, next up to face McEnroe was Fred. Let's see how he got on.
Come on, McEnroe!
Turns off the serve. Oh yeah, good power on that.
You guys all right?
Yeah, we're all right. Could be injured.
He's injured!
Injured.
Oh, and that's a double fault. And that's 3 love to McEnroe. It's 4 love. Now where's he going? Maybe to get his glasses.
He might need more than that.
winds up for the big forehand. Straight in the net. It is 5-love to McEnroe.
5-love. Oh dear, Fred, what went wrong? You look good in training.
I think I peaked in the afternoon. I'm not quite sure why I took my glasses off, actually.
Judy, what does Fred need to work on?
Court positioning wasn't all that great.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of potential there.
A lot of potential,
There's
Fred.
a lot of potential there, Fred.
There you go.
All right, Judy.
Last to face the mighty Mac was the unmighty Jack.
No, this ball's rubbish. Another one.
And that's a horrible backhand. Swinging into the body, that's
I'll challenge that. The machine's fucked.
unlucky. It was just out. Match point, McEnroe. Well, this is a rally. And he's even got a backhand into play. Johnny Mac's got him back into play somehow. Hot lines, best rally of the challenge. But in the end, it's 5-love McEnroe.
What about that? Best rally of the challenge, but ultimately you finished pointless. What happened, Jack?
After that rally, I had to have a lie down for about a week.
Judy, did Jack surprise you? Could he be a secret third Murray brother?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's very flamboyant and he's a huge enthusiast, and I think everybody's got time for an enthusiast.
Those are the kindest words anyone has ever said about me. Judy, can you come and be my mum for a year? I want a proactive mum like Judy Murray. Imagine having Judy Murray when you were growing up.
Your mum's pretty proactive.
Oh, James! James!
Now, you were all pretty hopeless, but the results against John don't actually matter. It's all down to the order he rated you in terms of ability and potential. So, Red Team, it's time to lock in your answers on the touchscreen now. Who do you think John McEnroe said was the best player?
He did say to me after that I was the best. No, I mean that, so I'm going to go... Yeah, you're right, he said it, so he can't let me down. You think Fred's got a lot of potential, he's got good size and that, hasn't he?
Apparently.
All right, Jamie, who have you gone for?
I've gone for number one, me, Frederick second, and then Jack Whitehall third.
All right, well, let's have a look and see if you're right. I've got the final results in the envelope here. I haven't seen them. So, in last place, it's Jack.
Oh, bullshit.
Then John said it was a tight call between the other two. Freddie swinging wildly versus Jamie's more measured consistency. Jamie, what's your gut saying? Did you do enough?
Yeah, he told me.
All right, well, according to McEnroe, the winner, because of his potential and height, was Freddie.
You are winding me up, right?
Honestly, look.
What a prick. He said to me, I'm the best. I'll take that all... That's a fucking liberty. No, but he said... I was the only one that got a point.
You got 2 points.
I got 2 points. He didn't get any. I'm not being funny. If we're going to do these things, you've got to do it for the best person. I don't want to fucking turn up. It's a liberty, though, isn't it? He's a prick. I'm not having it.
So, Freddie first, Jamie second, Jack third. Well done, red team. You scored 1 point. At the end of that round, the red team are in the lead. We're going to try and calm Jamie down, maybe drink some barley water, join us after the break. Welcome back to League of Their Own on Sky 1 HD. It's a pleasure to have Frank Lampard back on the show. Let's remind ourselves of his on-field brilliance. It's Chelsea and England legend, West Ham reject, Frank Lampard! Now, using Sky's special new X-ray technology, we've got an amazing photo of what you and John Terry actually wear under your Chelsea kit. Once a hammer, always a hammer.
Terry's actually got a kit of every team, just in case they win something, so he can...
Frank, tattoos are very in among footballers nowadays, but what do you think of the tribute this fan has done in honour of you and JT? Look at that. Have you seen that before?
I've met the fella, yeah.
Yeah, how was that?
Yeah, really interesting.
It isn't me, by the way. I just want to get it out.
No offence, Frank, but they're the worst songwriters in the Premiership, Chelsea fans.
Do you think?
Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. How's the rest of it, guys? Just carry on, Steve. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea.
Jack, which two men would you have tattooed on your chest?
I can't have them on my chest because I've got Thug Life there.
Sure.
But if I didn't have my Thug Life tattoo and then Biggie and Tupac on my arms, I would probably have a picture of my two best friends in the whole world. My two best friends in the whole world. So I'd have Freddie's face, probably on my heart, because that's where he belongs, and Jamie just on my belly. Just about there.
Judy, I don't know if you know this, but a guy called Will Hirons was so certain that Andy Murray would lose the 2013 Wimbledon final that he vowed to have Andy's face tattooed on him if he won. Would anyone like to see it? Well, please welcome Will Hirons. Hello, Will. Lovely to meet you. Thanks for coming on. So this is true, right? You have a tattoo of Andy on you because you thought he wouldn't win.
Yes, that is true. I had a bet with my friend. He basically said, I think Andy's going to win here. I said, 2 sets to the lab down in the semi-final. I went, no, I don't think he will this year. And then he won 3-2 in the semi-final and then come back and smashed Djokovic 2-0. I was gutted.
So, would we like to see the tattoo? Yeah. All right, will you show us the tattoo, Will, please?
I don't know if I want to look.
There it is. There. There you go. Judy, is that a good likeness?
It's horrendous.
Does Andy know about this? Judy, does he know?
I don't know if he does. He may well do.
Trying to get a tweet out of him, but, you know, he's a bit arrogant, isn't he?
Tattooed on your house! Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Will Holland! Unbelievable! Frank, I don't know if you know this, but you were the original Yes, you had a penalty rifled past you by Justin Bieber. Was that the most humiliating penalty of your life? Apart from the one you missed to send us out of the World Cup against Portugal. Hey, what? Like, no one remembers that, it's fine. Well, the thing is, that Justin Bieber penalty inspired us and it gave birth to the greatest game in our illustrious history. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking, of course, about pop star penalties! That's right, it's pop star penalties. Now, obviously, Frank is too valuable to be risked in goal, so we'll use a cheaper family member instead. Coming on as a sub for once is Mr. Jamie Redknapp. So, Jamie, you can go over and don the gloves and adopt the position. All right, so you win a point for the red team for each save you make, Jamie. It's a point for the blue if the pop star scores. All we need now is a pop star. Pop star! Pop star! Please welcome our first pop star! Please give a huge hand to Dane Bowers from Another Level and Fifth Story. Thanks so much for coming down, Dane. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm good, thank you.
Yeah? Are you a football fan? I've heard you're quite a tasty player.
I used to play. I was never good at penalties, and I'm going to get it in early. I tore my Achilles a few months ago.
Oh, that old bullshit.
I don't know what
you sound like him. All right, Dane, out you go. Shoot when you're ready. All right, Dane, in your own time, go for it.
That's too close, by the way. He's going to smash it right.
Go on, Dane.
Go on,
Smash it in his face.
Where's that going?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dane Bowers! Sweet girl, you got to on a screen. All right.
I was quite brave here, watch.
Still, I tell you what, that's got my taste buds going. Is it you, Fred?
Tingling.
Who's hungry for another pop star? Pop star! Pop star! It's Ultra Awesome Band-Aid legend Mature! It's been a pleasure and an honour to meet you. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you so much for coming down, Mature. How are you?
I'm incredibly well, except there is a gap between the midge and the ure part. And I've heard you say this before, mature like a cheese.
Yeah, like a mature cheddar. How great to have midge. H, if you go ahead and take your penalty when you're ready. Okay. In your own time, let's take it away. Oh! What a save by Redknapp! Unlucky Mitch, ladies and gentlemen, Mitch Muir! Great save, Jamie.
It's not Christmas, but it feels like a Christmas dinner, doesn't it, Fred?
You've not got enough, have you?
There's one more present under the tree, guys.
Oh, what is it?
Popstar! Popstar! It's the gift that keeps on giving. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. Taking the next penalty, please welcome everyone's favourite step. It's H. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for coming on. Look how excited they are, look. Look at the excitement you put. Freddie did an Arab Spring.
The court order says I'm not even allowed this near to you, but I...
How are you, H?
I'm very good. I'm a bit nervous, if I'm honest.
Why?
Because I've not kicked the ball since I was in school. And actually, I scored a goal in my own goal.
Oh, you scored an own goal? Well, that's all right. Just imagine it's your own goal tonight. It's one kick, H. And I've got a great feeling about this.
Come on, H.
Get yourself down there and shoot when you're ready.
Tragedy! When the fever's gone and you can't go on, it's tragedy! When the morning comes and you don't know why, it's hard to bear! No one wants to love you, you're going nowhere!
Okay. One of the greatest things with a pylon with H from Steps, Frank Lampard, and then Judy gets involved. It was incredible. Hey, who didn't have an erection? I know I did. Frank, don't fuck around. I felt it, buddy. All right. At the end of that round, the red team are in the lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to League of Their Own on Sky 1 HD. We finished with the right guard challenge, where the time our teams get to answer questions is determined by how long their opponents take to complete a sporting challenge. Let's see what they're up against tonight. Judy and Kevin, it's the Highland Games. Let's hear it for the band of the Scots Guards Association. and the Acushla Highland Dance School and multiple Highland Games world champion Gregor Edmonds. Each team must answer as many questions as possible while one of their opponents carries out a series of Highland Games events. Kevin, you're up for the red team, and Jack, you're up for the blue team, so if you can both go and get changed, please. Thanks so much for coming to see us, Gregor. How are you? So, you're the world champion?
I've been several times world champion, yeah.
I'm going to be honest, Gregor, we had some jokes about how it can't be a world championships in Scotland, but as soon as I got close to you, I thought, I'm not saying them. Why don't you talk us through what the guys are going to have to do to do this?
We'll start with the sheath toss, which is throwing the heavy 20-pound bag over the bar.
Okay. All right.
You run over, we're going to roll the whiskey barrel.
Yeah.
Up the ramp and over the end.
Okay.
The next thing, eating the haggis.
Okay.
You've got to eat this with your hands behind your back.
With your hands behind your back?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Then you're going to throw a 56-pound weight.
Uh-huh.
For distance, just between your legs.
You've got to be careful with that one, buddy.
Down a can. And then we're going to finish with the caber toss.
Uh-huh.
Just turning the caber end over end. People often think the caber is done for distance. That's a Scandinavian style. Scotland is done with it.
Everyone knows that, Gregor.
You toss it for accuracy, as straight as possible, end over end.
Alright, and that's it. Thank you so much, Gregor. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Thank you so much. Alright, time to welcome back our first competitor for the red team. It's Kevin Bridges. Feeling, Kevin? You looking forward to this one?
I'm just good to get back into my normal clothes, James. After...
Yeah. Have you done a Highland fling before?
Every Sunday, mate. Every Sunday. Actually used to bully Gregor at school. So.
All right, Kevin, so if you want to get into your start position.
Where is the start position?
Kevin.
Right here.
Good luck, blue team. Give him lots of support, everybody. Your time starts now. Name 3 footballers who have made over 100 appearances for England.
Steven Gerrard, Ashley Cowell, David Beckham.
Name 3 Grand Slam finals that John McEnroe has reached.
Wimbledon, US Open, Australian Open.
Name 3 heavy events in the Highland Games.
Cable toss, barrel rolling, and haggis. Throwing anything.
Name 3 Brazilians that play for Chelsea.
David Luiz, Ramirez, Oscar.
Name 3 members of Steps.
8 hits.
What's it called? Fair. Yes. Name 3 Olympics where Michael Phelps has won a medal.
London Olympics, Beijing, Athens.
Name the 3 highest goal scorers in Chelsea's history.
Bobby Chamberlain and Terry Dixon.
Name 3 books in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Well done, Kevin. Well done, blue team. You scored 5 points. It's now the red team's turn to answer questions, so please welcome back for the blue team, wee Jackie Whitehall. Jake from Braveheart.
Get you fucking non-Tiwi bastard!
What a start.
You feeling good about this, Jack?
Yeah, I'm meant to look like Braveheart, but I've come out as more of a sort of gay avatar.
All right, Jack, if you can get into position, please. Your time starts now. Name 3 Grand Slam finals that Andy Murray has reached.
Wimbledon, Australia, and the USA.
Name 3 Scottish cities.
Glasgow, Limerick, and Dundee.
Name 3 countries that make up the British Iron Rugby team.
Scotland.
Name the last 3 winners of the men's Wimbledon title. Name 3 Olympic events that Michael Phelps has won a medal in.
100 metres front crawl, the breaststroke, and the backstroke.
Name 3 another level singles.
Let me lick you up and down until you say stop. Go past.
Name 3 F1 Grand Prix that Sebastian Vettel won last season.
Singapore, Italy.
Well done, Jack. Well done, Red Team. You scored 4 points. That means tonight's winners are the Red Team. You're in a league of your own. So thanks to Jamie, Kevin, Judy, Fred, Jack and Frank. I'm James Corden. You've been watching A League of Their Own on Sky 1 HD. Here to play us out is the band of the Scottsdale Association. Until next time. Good night.
And James Corden is back tomorrow night on Sky 1 HD with sacks, wheelbarrows and space hoppers. Yes, it's a back-to-school sports day when the brand new series of A League of Their Own continues tomorrow at 9. And there's trouble in the hood when family meets frat. Seth Rogen and Zac Efron square up and face off as bad neighbours. Available to buy and keep from the Sky Store.